good morning. After what we said yesterday about kind of taking the day to be a bit more chill and like, I'm going to have a me day today. I'm gonna do it. I am going to do a little bit, but I'm going to try and like really pull back and have a bit of a chill day. I was woken up at 6:30 this morning by delivery of 100 candle jars, and that felt like not an omen, but like you think you've got control of your life. Manny, I was going to sit there. I was going to sit there because that's where my laptop is. Could I sit there? Is that all right? Will you move out of the way? Can I come and sit next to you? Thanks so much. Also, in case anybody's wondering, this is like 3 weeks worth of things. All these cans, I've had like 2 sips out of them and they're otherwise full. You know when you see on Instagram people talking about depression houses and depression rooms and like this is how I'm living, then all of a sudden they clean it all up. I see that stuff and I think. I went and made some lunch and it happened again. Manny, I was coming back to sit there. And before you know it, it's time to go and get Milo. I've seen so many robins recently. It's not seasonally appropriate. I never really notice robins until it's like autumn, maybe to come January, February. Do they hibernate? Why do we think of them as a Christmas bird? Why? If they are not a Christmas bird, because I keep seeing them. And I was going to say it's May, but it's April. I don't think that I'd mentioned to you that I've got another courtesy car at the moment. It's an all-electric courtesy car and I'm not into it at all. It's just not my vibe. Not feeling it. I can't wait to get my car back. That's hopefully going to be tomorrow. It just kept coming up with the check engine light all the time, and Lee made a very good point that we should get it sorted out while it was still kind of in the warranty period, even though it's a second-hand car. So, you know, if it was me, I'd probably have just not. But there are things that just keep coming up and he's like, this needs to get sorted. So that's why it keeps going into the garage. I am really not into, oh, Milo's looking to see them in a different car. I'm really not into, is this locked? No. Really not into driving a non-familiar car at all. Not my vibe. Hey, how was school? Good. So most of the day I have spent, well, I'll show you after this, but I've spent, I did some interneting, a little bit of candle stuff, and I decided to do a ton of swatches of lipsticks, which I know doesn't sound like downtime, but it's one of those things that it's not really productive, although I did put it on the blog and maybe that is, but it's something that I wanted to do and it felt like it was so time consuming that I was like, I'm never going to do that. It's the productive rest that I've talked about before. So I've been doing that a lot of the afternoon. I went and got Milo, obviously. I came back and I thought, you know what? This is what I kind of preach this. I should practice it. Self-care is caring for yourself in the future. And so I'm going to do a little bit of self-care now and clean up this. And if I feel like it afterwards, only if I feel like it, because tomorrow I might take another chill day. I'm going to do The Office, which I'm going to be really ashamed to show you the state that it's in. It's bad. But this is just a little teaser for what that looks like.
He calls out, "Morning, Kim," before disappearing through a door at the back of the bar. They would just do it because it was their job. But it's not Sophie's job. His hands stuck inside his pockets with an off-licence carry bag looped over his wrist. He didn't have what I wanted for co-op, so I had to go into the pub.
Finally moved all of these new jars. I only unboxed one of the boxes because there were a lot. I think we bought 100, so I've unboxed 50 of them, which is pretty good. And then I moved over all of the concrete jars that I made that were hanging out in the kitchen to be dried. Then I finally tackled this. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. It's horrifying, but once it's done, I can't tell you the relief. And it's not like it's a huge job. It just becomes insurmountable in my mind. It was embarrassing, but we're all friends here. We're not judging people in their own homes, are we? It was shameful, but sometimes it just gets to that point and everything's felt a little bit on top of me. And now, this is part of it. Sometimes I don't take the break because I think you can't take the break until you've done all the things. But there's always something, isn't there? The things are never done. There's always another thing. Like I think, oh, well, if I just get these candles made, or if I just get this video edited, or if I just get whatever done, this room tidied, these clothes put away, then when I relax, I'll feel better because there's nothing to do. There is never, as an adult, nothing to do. So I actually think that, and maybe you guys are better at this than me, but I know that some of you will feel the same way. I think you actually kind of just need to schedule time to not relax, just still feels like bleh. But to do something that you want to do that's not productive, even if that's just watch TV and really legit watch TV, like actually actively watch TV, that feels indulgent. Now I'm going to watch, I love the Palm Royale so much on, I've just remembered, on Apple TV. Earlier on I put something on and I saw that they had on Apple TV when I went to see Priscilla with Ella last year. Was it last year? Was it this year? It feels like last year, but it can't have been. However long ago Priscilla came out, we saw the advert for this thing, this movie. It's called like something little letters, something little notes. And when I went on Apple TV earlier, I thought I must remember to watch this later with Lee. So that's what we're going to watch this evening. But now I've just painted my toenails. I sat in my office. Ella came in and was like, wow. And I said, I know, I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Painted my nails, or painted my toenails. I'm going to put some cream on my feet. I'm going to watch Palm Royale, which I am so enjoying. I'm just watching it over and over again on a loop because I've watched all the episodes that are available. Every week we get a new episode and I just watch them all again every single time. And this will be the second time this week. I just love everything about it. It's just a vibe. And it totally fits in with the kind of aesthetic of our summer collection of candles, which is fun. I was putting it on. I don't want to put it on. I want to tell you what the movie's called that I want to watch. This is annoying because it's not here. Do you know what? Now I'm thinking it might not be free. It might be because it said it's still on at the cinema. It might be like still on at the cinema and you can watch it, but you've got to pay for it. Although I'm tempted because I really do want to watch this movie. It totally is, isn't it? Because it's got Madam Web as well. Wicked Little Letters. Yes. I don't know if I'm going to pay $15.99. Got me excited. But I really want to watch that film. I mean, maybe I will. It's all part of the day, isn't it? It's all part of the chill day. Also, a couple of people mentioned that they liked that my house is the right way around now. And I hadn't even noticed that this was a thing. Clearly, again, I'm still kind of playing around with the settings of this camera. I know some of the stuff is a little bit seasicky. I'm still kind of tweaking the settings. I think having it every single day for the rest of the month and then however many vlogs there will be in May will be kind of a good way to get to grips with it before we actually take it on holiday. I'm so excited for travel vlogs already. And it'll be here before you know it. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to finish this vlog because I'm going to edit it now. And then I'm going to have the entire evening to myself. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys have had... I hope you guys have done nothing. I mean, I've not done nothing, but I hope you guys have taken some time for yourself today. We have to stop saying that we've done nothing because that's probably part of the problem. And if you haven't, when you're watching this, do it tonight. Take some time for yourself. Rent a movie. I have a ready meal in the fridge that I'm really excited about. That's the rest of my evening.